Or 2 minutes early.
Yes.
Now today you said good. Otherwise, you that one who said what is unclean. पर जहाँ भी बैठ के बाहर के साइड में बैठ बाहर क्यों अंदर बैठती है ना अंदर किसी को नहीं दिखता अंदर बैठती है तो फिर सामने आके बैठ जाए 2 chapters left no boxes so you're going to even जितने भी आए हो 2 आए या 3 आए या 4 या 6 then after they come अभी समझे हैं तो मैं बात हाँ आजकल नहीं आता है and one more actually today I have to go out मैं वहाँ से I have to go to Chindura one uncle and person that come from schools and that uncle is going back tomorrow आज मिलना जरूरी तो नहीं होता क्लास for me also it would have been better but I also didn't want to cancel it और आगे जाना and we are just here. Officially, I mean, but people love that. I didn't know about the science. दोनों भी चल रहे जिनका नहीं है वो लोग नहीं है कितना भी नहीं क्लास होता है तो हाउ लेकिन भी आएगा कोई ना कोई आएगा Keep it your name no center दो बार तो तेरे को मैं आपका दिवाली के नाम पे आ रहा है चिल्ड्रन से हाँ दिवाली के नाम पे चिल्ड्रन actually I ordered for 6 of these but then वो available online मंगाएगा तो not available so then I said ठीक है and then there are quite अगर TV है तो वो then देंगे एक भी आएगा तो इधर ही रखना चाहिए Okay. एक कहाँ से सुनाई दिया I said that there are 3 and if no one comes then you all can get one box otherwise even if one person comes and you have to open it and divide it वो person इतना तो भी बोला नहीं रहेगा that they say oh I don't want to दो और भी नहीं and एक और बस है ना क्वेश्चन is completed then maybe this and chapter this and easy moments like that the accidental that one don't have the better today we go how to not know and grammar with it grammar the last time we spoke that no उसके बाद transformation something is left at the end to understand the ordering something is left नहीं कुछ है तभी फिर I said then next time we take that chapter and grammar alone end का ना एक there is something हाँ after this transformation sentence हाँ ये नहीं हुआ है ना क्या हुआ sentence मैं मदर कॉल आता है एक प्लेट then next week what I will we को बात हाँ one otherwise one hour because it's a chapter it's not a small course हाँ एक लेक्चर में से what from grammar वो अगर ग्रामर का कुछ है तो टुडे वी कैन टेक only transformation no that's what in 44 भी आता है but we'll start इसको ना टेस्ट के अंदर मैं अगर पूरा अभी एक ले लो फिर दिन हम बैड आधे हाँ then we file next class is on 5:20 that we can then for the yeah एक ही तो जल्दी निकलना पड़ेगा तो उसे को पहले पढ़ाई let's see What time आया? 4:30. 4:30 आने का time. But don't tell me what it is. सब कुछ तो मत dictate करने को देखो. मेरे को ये टाइम चाहिए और मेरे को ये टाइम चाहिए तेरे को. तेरे को 4:30 you make time for 5. You want to take at 5:30, not 4:30. So we keep it at 4:30. Time is 6:30. And we have only one chapter. Who are spend with just please. Unless no कोई particular चीज का doubt, हाँ कोई particular चीज का doubt. Latter, the latter part, like if we say latter part of the day. So बाद में का. And actually. Later will be for time. I can do it later. But say if we are talking about a day or a year, the latter half of the year means the बाद में का half. But वो थोड़ा technically सभी के लिए हम लोग कहाँ पे afterwards here the latter was compared and a double so here the latter was compared is means yes because whom are they talking about second but the second person is called the latter the latest person spoken about something the latest person or the second person spoken you can't say latest but to make you understand I'm telling you that latest second person second so if there are 3 then the third the last person spoken what is the word on intelligent who has good intelligence what would be the word for the third one but that's spoken of that who are intelligent how come you intelligent क्या मतलब sarcastic you and your partner मेरा नाम क्या क्या
मेरी बेइज्जती मैं मैम ने उसे डांटा फिर मेरे को बोला स्टैंड अप प्रियांशु फिर मेरी तारीफ की शी इज वेरी इंटेलिजेंट इंटेलेक्चुअल विद गुड हैंडराइटिंग
good that's nice you just not
very इंटेलिजेंट ऐसा क्या होता है कुछ तो लड़कियां बीच में बात करती है ना तो बीच में घुसे रहते हैं लोग मैम लोग तो ये मैंने इंटेलेक्चुअल को ही बीच में बैठा था उधर नहीं बैठी है
good but in our class it is the opposite where like almost half of the class changes their faces
कोई बात नहीं मॉनिटर के साथ सेटिंग आता है
क्लास टीचर को कंप्लीट होगा
क्लास टीचर का पीरियड नहीं होगा तो क्लास
then the children more of a work so I used to keep going keeping even if class nahi hai to we keep having classes from here to there so then I used to go okay everyone sitting
हमारे सर को देखते हैं उनको सामने बैठे हम लोग प्लेसेस चेंज कर रहे हैं सर को बैठो
so your class teacher was sir
हां
फर्क नहीं पड़ता मतलब क्लास आवाज नहीं क्लास रहेगा
पीरियड होगा तो नहीं फर्क पड़ता उनको सब्जेक्ट हमारे कोई पढ़ते इसका डार्क जो करना लेक्चर पढ़ता है पूरे लेक्चर में खत्म
Ajay, chalo, let's start. A house is not a home. So I suppose you already get one money. Okay. A house is में कर देना. Okay. A house is not a house is not a home. This story reflects the challenges of being a teenager and the problems of growing up. How does a worker overcome his problems? First of all, what is the difference between a house and a home? नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. Yes.
किसी के घर पे जाने का मन नहीं करता, अगर कोई आता है तो दिमाग घूमता है.
या कोई अपने घर पे आता है तो
दिमाग घूमता है. ऐसे बहुत सारे सिचुएशंस मैंने फेस किए. मम्मी पापा लाइक कभी-कभी इरिटेटेड होते हैं, एक दिन में 5-6 गेस्ट आ जाते हैं. लाइक कभी-कभी लाइक एकदम बिजी और बहुत स्ट्रेस में तभी जाके कोई आता है तो वो लाइक कभी.
But anyway, that is not the difference between a house and a home.
Like I say that the home is a comfortable place for the whole family.
Okay, yes, that she can say yes. Home is a house is like just brick walls. Whereas a home is adding emotions to the place that you're living in with your family. That's the difference. Memory. Your family. Is there, like say, there are paying guests living. They come, they stay, एक आएगा, दूसरा आएगा, अपने कमरे में चले जाएगा. That you can call as a house. Because they're just coming, living. They're not interacting with each other. They're not sharing. They're not having their lunch together or whatever. No emotions between those. There are emotions that we then it will be some house. Otherwise, a home. Otherwise, it's a house. Because you can say child, just a something with just a thing with brick walls. So you want to read para? Yeah, you can take page. Okay. One person will read this, one will read this, and one will read his life. In fact, one person will get 12. How do you want to divide? One will read one and two. Next, she's kind of read. You will read. Okay. One will read. Compromise cheating. What's the question? Hi, okay, first we say. A house is not a home. My first year of high school went awkward. After leaving junior high at the head of my class, all the seniority, the upper grades levels could afford me. It felt strange starting over as a freshman. The school was twice as big as my old school, and make matters worse. My cousin's friends were sent to a different high school. I felt isolated, very isolated. Oh. So what are we talking about here? The author, what is the author's name? That's called Zan Gordius. Next side, write down below Zan Gordius. 1952 born. 52. 1952 born. 70 years now. It's a lie. 70 years. And now he's 70. based in California. He is living in California. He was born. I don't know where she was born. You know these novels, Chicken Soup for the Soul. And then there's a series of books. So she is written. In this picture, I see this is the girl. It's a one. The story was about her mother. It's a blade. That's it. So it's something. My first day, there's a boy in the picture, and at some places, yeah, that's not her own picture. I'm trying. I'm asking that the object I don't know how far it's or not. She's narrating. So it's like one side. Imagine four people. I don't see how does the author overcome his problem. But with the so maybe she is instead of putting herself, she just put another voice. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah. Yes, yes. So first year of high school means first year of college, you can say. So it is the first year of college because she had finished, like you finish with your school and then you move on to a new college, new place. Like then once you are finished with your 10th, you will all move out and go to different colleges. No? So that's why she's saying that my first year of high school felt awkward because you're in a new environment altogether. Awkward means uncomfortable. After leaving junior high at the head of my class, at the head of my class, with all the seniority the upper grade levels could offer me, means it's like finishing your 10th standard when you're at a senior level and you're also the head of the class, like the monitor or something like that. And the seniority the upper grade levels could afford me. It felt strange starting over as a freshman. As a freshman means fresher, yeah, you're a newcomer and you're a junior. The school was twice as big as my whole school. And to make matters worse, my closest friends were sent to a different high school. I felt very isolated. Underline isolated. What is the meaning? Yes, alone, lonely. So like anything that's isolated means it is separate from all the others. So like no, I used to go that it was like suffocation, like no, uncomfortable. No, like if you have say a village where you have a cluster of houses, and then the one house which is very far away somewhere. So you will say that that house is isolated. He was kept in isolation, separate from me. Okay. Next one. I miss my old teachers so much that I would go back and visit them. They would encourage me to learn, get involved in school activities so that I would meet new people. They told me that in time I would adjust and probably end up loving my new school more than that I had in my old one. They made me promise that when that happened, I would still come by and visit them from time to time. I understood the psychology in what they were saying, but I took some comfort in it nonetheless. So I miss my old teacher because we've gone to a new place, and so much that I would go back and visit them. Initially, you feel no, later you get used to your new life. They would encourage me to get involved in school activities so that I would meet new people. So the teachers wanted me to interact with the others. They told me that in time I would adjust and probably end up loving my new school more than my old one. They made me promise that when that happened, then what happened? Yeah, when you start loving your current school more than the old one, then also you keep visiting us. So they were saying that to make him feel good, to make him feel comfortable, that okay, in some time you will be adjusted to that place. So that's why he's saying I understood the psychology in what they were saying, but I took some comfort in it nonetheless. He still felt good because he was still uncomfortable with the thought of getting adjusted to the new place. So obviously it's not something that's going right now he isn't, no, gradually he will be. Even in this story, that's what happens. Later he starts liking that. Here it's a boy. Here it's a boy. That's what I think. It's all but the story is that of a boy. One Sunday afternoon, not long after I had started my school, I was sitting at home at a dining room table. We also notice, we also keep a watch if anyone else, if the person is referring to himself as a he or a she. Because ideally, see, even in this picture, see this page 50 page of picture. Those firefighters have come and they are holding on to the boy. So actually, what had happened here is there was a fire and his mother was going in. And he wanted to go after his mother to get her back. So now whom are they holding is clearly a boy only. Right? So I think we definitely have to understand that it's a boy. Okay, one Sunday afternoon. One Sunday afternoon, not long after I had started high school. I was sitting at home at the dining room table doing homework. It was cold and windy fall day. Windy fall day means fall is autumn. Autumn में कैसे रहता है? The leaves dry and the leaves fall, like it was in that story. The last year. Yes. So it was a windy, cold and windy fall day. And we had a fire going on in our fireplace. As usual, my red tabby dad was lying on top of all my papers, pouring loudly and occasionally swatting at my pen for entertainment sake. So he was sitting over there. It was cold. They had a fireplace running, and they had a fire running in the fireplace, and he had a red tabby cat. Tabby cat is that type with stripes. The one those that look like tigers. Huh? They look like they have all stripes. Black stripes, nahi stripes. So this is red type. But you know, in this first, they're talking about it as a red tabby cat and later anyway, वो orange tabby cat देता है. वही.
But has गया
NCERT को मत create करो, वो लोग वो alternate लिखा है exactly So maybe that's why वो orange red में it's a mix, like it doesn't, it's a mix of red and orange. They look cute, see. Once more. Good, huh? More like a leopard, no? This one is a brown one. Cute. 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 So he had a red tabby cat, and what was the cat doing? He was lying on top of his papers, purring loudly. Purring is making those sounds that a cat makes. Soft mewing sounds. Really sounding like a cat. And occasionally swatting at my pen. Swatting is hitting. So अपने paws से मारते हैं. So swatting at my pen for entertainment. Then she was never far from me. I had rescued her when she was a kitten, and somehow she knew that I was the one responsible for giving her the good life. My mother kept stoking the fire to keep the house nice and warm. Stoking the fire means adding fuel, like wood, firewood, or coal, whatever. Do something to keep the fire ignited. To keep the house nice and warm. Suddenly, I smelled something strange, and then I noticed it. So, smoke pouring it through the seams of the ceiling. Seams means the joints. Huh? The smoke began to fill the room so quickly that we could then groping our way to the front door. We all ran out into the front yard. Groping our way means. See, now what had happened is there was fire and there was a lot of smoke. It means they couldn't see clearly. So groping is blindly trying to go and find your way, not to catch, to blindly hold something. So it's like they were trying to look for the door, like how it happens at night. You can't see anything and then you try to imagine, okay, yes, the door is there. You're blindly trying to reach something. So that way, because there was smoke everywhere, they couldn't see. So they went towards the front door and they ran out into the yard. By the time we made our way outside, the whole room was engulfed in flames and it was spreading quickly. I ran into the neighbors to call the fire department. While I watched my mother run back into the house. So what did he see his mother doing? Running back into the house. My mother then ran out of the house carrying a small metal box full of important documents. She dropped the case on the lawn and in a raised state ran back into the house. I knew what she was after. My father had died when I was young, and I was certain that she was not going to let his pictures in his pocket. So first, what did she go and get? The box containing important documents. Then again, she went forward for the pictures and all the memories of his father. They were the only thing that she had to remember him by. Still, I screamed at her, "Mom, no!" I was about to run after her when I felt a large hand holding me back. It was a fireman. I hadn't even noticed that the street had already filled up with fire trucks. I was trying to free myself from this blast, yelling, "You don't understand, my mother's in there." So here in this picture, that's what they're showing. He's trying to run there and the fireman holding him back. He held on to me while our other firefighters ran into the house. He knew that I wasn't acting very logically, and that
if he let go, I'll run. He was right. It's all right. They'll get hurt, he said. He wrapped a blanket around me and sat me down in our car. Soon after that, a fireman emerged from our house with my mom in tow.
With my mom in tow means tow karte na. Imagine when your car is towed. So tow means following. So the fireman emerged with my mom in tow means my mom was following the fireman. She came along. He got her along with himself.
He quickly took her over to the truck and put an oxygen mask. I all those times I ever argued with her and hated her vanished at the thought of losing her. She is going to be okay, said the fireman.
So here, see 1 minute. See here this slide. All those times I ever argued with her and hated her vanished at the thought of losing. What does this mean?
And the boy who used to argue with her mother, he hated her.
Whenever he thought that he was mother vanished, he thought that she was.
So what does this teach you about life?
He was
I mean, never. Of course, you should never. But yes, you know the value of someone when you get the sense that you're going to lose that person. Because why? When that person is there, that time you take things for granted. Just teaches you not to take things for granted. So that is the one value that the boy learned over there.
She is going to be okay, said the fireman. She just inhaled a little smoke. And then he ran back to fight the fire while my mother and I slept.
He is being like in shock, like not knowing what was happening, not knowing what the state of shock.
I remember watching my house burn down and thinking that there was nothing I could do about it. 5 hours later, the fire was finally out. Our house was almost completely burned down. But then it struck me. I hadn't seen my cat. Where was my cat? Much to my horror, I realized that she was nowhere to be found. Then all at once it hit me. The news, the fire, my cat. I broke down in tears and cried and cried. I was suffering loss big time.
So your second specific what is this about a fear of loss that he was having? Firstly, there were many new things taking place in his life. So because none of us like anything to change. We don't like change. We like our lives to be running the way it is running. So here anyway it had changed. He had come out of his comfort zone. He was going to a new college. So that he was already facing the loss of his old teachers, his old friends, those attachments. And now the cat whom he was so attached.
The fireman wouldn't let us go back into the house that night. It was still too dangerous. Dead or alive, I couldn't imagine living without knowing about my cat. Regardless, I had to be piled into the car with just the clothes on our backs and a few of the fireman's blankets, and made our way to grandparents' house.
Where did they go? Your grandparents.
The next day, Monday, I went to school when the fire broke out. I was still wearing the dress I had worn to the church that morning, but I had no shoes. I had kicked them off when I was doing my homework. They became yet
over there at the house that got burned.
They became yet another casualty of the fire.
Casualty of the fire means like a victim, not the victim. So usually victim word we use for people or for living beings. But here casualty of the fire means it was affected or destroyed because of the fire.
So I had to borrow some tennis shoes from my aunt. Why couldn't I just stay home from school? My mother wouldn't hear it, but I
Hear
was
of it.
hear of it. But I was totally embarrassed by everything. The clothes I was wearing looked weird. I had no books or paper, and my backpack was gone. I had my life in that backpack. The more I tried to fit in, the worse it got. Was I
Destiny.
was I destined to be an outcast and a Greek all my life? Geek all my life.
Outcast and weak is someone who is socially unacceptable, because now he is not comfortable with the situation that he is in. Because he is going to a new place, new school. He doesn't have proper shoes. He doesn't have his backpack. Then he has said the clothes that I was wearing looked very funny. They looked weird, awkward. Huh? And he's saying I had my life in that backpack. Life in that backpack means, huh? Yes, everything, yes, and I think that he was probably attached to. Like if you like sketching, you have a set of pencils. You want those, no? So few things you might be attached to, or colors. Maybe some book in which you have written, and your diary in which you have written some things. Some notes maybe from your friends, some autographs and things like that. So that's why he said that I had my life in that backpack, and that backpack was also gone. So, kya bacha tha uske paas? So that's why he was feeling like an outcast. Outcast means different from the normal crowd. Yes, socially uncomfortable and socially unacceptable. He felt that I will not be accepted in this.
That's what it felt like. I didn't want to change or have to handle the life if it was going to be this way. I just wanted to curl up and die. I walked around the school like a zombie. Everything felt surreal.
Surreal means bizarre. No, very bizarre, very strange. Because he was new, so everything looked strange. He had no friends, and he was new to this place.
And I wasn't sure what was going to happen. All the security I had from my old school, my friends, my house, and my cat.
What are the things that we understand? We could speak to this page only. So first, the second para, what did we speak about? I told you which page. This first one was loss, right? Bearing with loss. Bearing with loss. Then what other point I told you? Coming out of comfort zone. Out of comfort zone. Write these points so it will help you with your answers also. Out of comfort zone. Okay? Then I don't want to know my answer. Just wanted to follow up with that. Insecurity. Insecurity. So now he was out of his comfort zone in terms of his house, in terms of his school, his friends, and now new house also that he wasn't has gone, the cat, everything compounded. So that's why what did he feel like? I should die.
When I walked through what used to be my house after that day, I was shocked to see how much damage there was. Whatever hadn't burned was destroyed by the fire, and chemicals they had used to put on the fire. Put out. The only material things not destroyed were the photo albums, documents, and some other personal items that my mother had managed to heroically
This.
This.
So what were there? Photo albums, documents, and some other personal items that were not destroyed. Why they were not destroyed? Because those things were the only thing that were out of the house, which the mother had managed to get.
But my dad was gone,
Yes.
and my heart ached.
Yes. So now the only attachment in that house, other than his mother is there with him. But which other? The cats, the pet.
So the way he was thinking that
Yes, the cat was not to be seen only. So then obviously he assumed that the cat is dead.
there was no time to. My mother rushed me out of the house. We would have to find a place to live, and I would have to go buy some clothes for school. We had to borrow some money. We had to borrow money from my grandparents because there were no credit cards, cash, or even any identification to be able to withdraw money from the bank. Everything had gone up in the street. That week, the rubble that used to be our house was being cleared off the lawn.
Rubble means?
The ash.
Yes, all the whatever was left over from the house.
Leftover things.
Yes.
Even though we had rented an apartment nearby, I would go to watch them clear away debris, hoping that my cat was somewhere to be found. She was
So why we used to go and keep a watch over the debris being put away? There was that this cat might be found hopefully alive or what.
She was gone. I kept thinking about her as that vulnerable little kitten. In the early morning, when I would disturb her and get out of the bed, she would tag along after me, climb up my robe, and crawl into my pockets to fall asleep. I was missing her terribly.
What the cat used to do?
She used to crawl up in his pocket.
She used to climb up his rope. Cats are good climbers. They used to climb up and get into the pocket and then sleep with him. So he was missing a bad.
It always seems that bad news spread quickly, and in my case, it was no different. Everyone in high school, including the teachers, was aware of my plight. I was embarrassed as if somehow I were responsible. What a way to start off at a new school. This was not the kind of attention I was looking for.
Correct. So what attention was we getting here? Everyone had come to know, like we saying in the beginning, that bad news is something that spreads very fast. Here, everyone had come to know that this boy was a new student, and this entire episode had happened. So it leads to something which is you won't want people to know about such things. So that's why we think this is not the kind of attention that I was looking for. I was looking for what kind of attention? Where I'm getting acceptance as a friend,
Like normally.
yes, that kind of attention that people want me. But here the attention was, this is a boy whose house got fire. He's the new friend. Yes.
The next day at school, people were acting even more strange than usual. I was getting ready for gym class at my lobby. People were milling around me.
Milling. Milling means they were walking around him. And he was getting ready for gym class at my locker, he said. So locker is like the changing room where you have your, cupboards, your locker where you keep your stuff. So he was getting ready for the gym class over there near his locker, at his locker. And people were moving around him, asking him to be quick, asking him to hurry up.
I thought it's strange. But in the light of the past few weeks, nothing could surprise me. It almost seemed that they were trying to
Shove me into the
gym. Then I saw why.
So what happened now? What was you telling him? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So we got what? We're trying to push video. He didn't feel wanted anyway. Either way of their own leaders will be Nigarna. So, but then he realized that later. Sham someone means someone.
There was a big table set up with all kinds of stuff just for me. They had taken up a collection and bought me school supplies, notebooks, all kinds of different clothes, jeans, tops, sweatsuits. It was like Christmas.
So this was the surprise that was there.
I was overcome by emotion. People who had never spoken to me before were coming up to me to introduce themselves. I got all kinds of invitations to their houses. Their genuine outpouring of concern really touched me. In that instant, I finally breathed a sigh of relief and thought for the first time that things were going to be okay. I made friends that day.
So that was a surprise he got and he felt accepted. Chalo, yours we do after the nice goal. Yes. After the क्या हो गया? What's his name? हाँ. I didn't understand why. हाँ ले लो. दूसरों को बोलना तुम नहीं है हम क्या? It happens sometimes because if you like see they have to manage so many classes, so many students, teachers, everyone is under them, no? So it's like if they laugh and smile, then people might not take them seriously to make their job difficult. Sometimes you know that like even when I was in school, I used to not like now there are just 3 over here, so I'll be very I'll be normal with it. But had it been a big class, then I wouldn't have been, and I myself would have been more serious than what I am. So that's because the class rate handled, you know, they don't miss serious. Otherwise, you must be a game but change. How do you have 10 times more? Then everyone will start to finish. Then it becomes more difficult to handle. And this coordinator means she has to handle those teacher roles. Coordinator, teacher एक दूसरे में नहीं handle in the sense get her work done.
Schedule देना पड़ता है.
हाँ और उनको भी कुछ submission करने पड़ते हैं as teacher. They also need to submit some you know papers. The teacher also have exam at school. Then after joining. Might be hearing first month. Maybe you look the other that. You can go to college. What is PhD? He's a doctor. PhD is like post-graduation and then third. And like it is like if we finish at 4 PhD, then we get our job easily. Yeah, it does. You are referred to a doctor. You are a doctor. MBBS वाले doctor.
MBBS वाले doctor.
वो अलग. चलेगा कुछ भी करो. If you have that degree, then you have the doctor का कोर्स. बनेगा means वो लोग कौन सा डॉक्टर MBBS वाले डॉक्टर नहीं बना. वो लोग अपने प्रोफेशन जैसे sir has done a PhD in Hindi. So he has a doctorate in हिंदी
हिंदी का डॉक्टर
हिंदी का ऐसा नहीं बोलेंगे हिंदी का डॉक्टर इसका ना PhD ऐसे ही बोलेंगे उनको वो डेजिग्नेशन कैसे रहेगा वो उनको डॉक्टर का MBBS
मतलब
then maybe they have researches in specific fields. It's never ending. हम लोग को ऑफिसर से काम कर रहा है और कॉलेज का फिर से जॉब मिल गया ना
I was like the house working but this time it was different.
ये तब तक क्या करते I'm rebuilding the house of rebuilding. So now what are we talking about? We are talking about rebuilding. Rebuilding. So rebuilding both of his house. That is getting rebuilt now.
Now they want to my house. That realized my life was
My life was being the same thing. Means my life was also rebuilding now. So which means I faced hardships, I faced problems, and now again I am growing ahead in life.
Why we say there on the curve?
Curve is a small fence.
I also walk. When was trying
But is keep cat back. See here they have mentioned it as orange fur. This is what I was saying. No, but then that red is written in small alphabets. No, red tabby cat.
Isn't it tabby?
If it was a name, for the name, then it would have been capitals.
Maybe that like
They was red orange type of like it was over here. नहीं red orange अलग है brown अलग है brown was which was proper brown and the other those बड़े ones were the red orange. हाँ.
the first happy. My cat had me then by the fire that he left for a fight away.
Please by the fire.
Scared.
Yes. So she had started panicking.
My mother had our phone number on it, but our phones had been destroyed and disconnected. This wonderful woman called in and worked hard to find out who's trying to work somehow. She knew that she knew this cat was service. And that step there, when friends and cat girl up in my lap. But
Overwhelming feelings.
so lost and
Overwhelming diminish. Overwhelming feelings mean very strong feelings. But strong feelings of loss and tragedy seem to diminish. Diminish means reduce. All those emotions that he had gone through were now controlled. Yes, he was calm.
I felt gratitude for my life, my new friends, the kindness of stranger, and the love of my beloved cat. My cat was back and support them.
And I felt gratitude. And now gratitude means he was thankful. So he started appreciating things that he had got. So now he stopped taking things for granted. Just a few lines that you are write now. You can write it behind or हाँ यहाँ पे कितने में आ जाएगा यहाँ time to be and how much grammar is required. I have some sentence transformation के पहले oh you are adding different pages that's the one. So fifth one I'm giving you. हाँ, उसके पहले तक तो हो गया ना. Okay. So he lives in Shahadra at Delhi. He put the purse into. Wherever any kind of movement is shown, you will write into. Like the frog jumped into the well. I shall study. I shall stay in Ambala while going to Chennai. Translate the passage to Hindi. I had to travel in a crowded plane. He is strong enough to live. My father is at home at this time. The book is on rice cells. Yeah. But for also, rice sells for 20 rupees. So I think for is rice sells for 20. The lion sprang onto the deer. I passed my BA at the age camp. The monkeys are sitting on. My brother is in. I shall see her on. He came back to India, or you can have even from India. Anything. He came back to India in 1992, or if you even write he came back from India because he was living in India and he went back to the US from there. So both will be accepted. And she will be admitted to school. He is firm about it. Not with. About it. The cat jumped onto the movement. So she lived in England between the 1985 to 19. No, from 1985 to. If you are saying between, no, then you have to say between 1985 and 1990. But and is not a preposition. She has written many books about on politics. Okay, then indicated, no? Huh? Yeah, indicated. Anything.